Hi, welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for May 6, 2024, featuring a challenging view of Mercury and the lunar crescent. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 5:40 a.m. Central Daylight Time, followed by sunset at 7:55 p.m. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, Mars and Saturn are easier to see each morning. At 45 minutes before daybreak, Saturn is 15 degrees above the east-southeastern horizon. The planet is not as bright as might be expected, appearing as a yellow-orange star. Saturn is not yet high enough in the sky for a good telescopic view. At this altitude, the air blurs and dims the planet. Mars, slightly brighter than the ringed wonder, is nearly 10 degrees above the east horizon and over 17 degrees to Saturn's lower left. The gap between the two planets is larger each morning. Saturn rises 2 minutes earlier each morning as Mars marches away toward the east. Mars is marginally visible because its reddish tint blends in with the rosy hues of morning twilight. It rises before the beginning of morning twilight near month's end. Use a binocular to see the red planet. In comparison, Mercury is a challenging view, rising 50 minutes before the Sun. The solar system makes a low angle with the horizon and Mercury is below that orbital plane. Even with this rising time interval before sunrise and nearing its greatest elongation, theoretically Mercury's best viewing opportunity, the planet appears very low in the sky. This morning the crescent moon is a guide to the speedy planet. At 30 minutes before sunrise, the moon is 5 degrees above the eastern horizon. With a binocular start at the east point with the horizon along the bottom of the field of view. The moon is less than 1 1/2 binocular fields to the left of the east cardinal direction. The crescent is 4% illuminated. Mercury is 4.0 degrees to the lower right of the moon and in the same field when the crescent is toward the upper left in the view. This is about the best view of the planet. It brightens during the apparition, but the planet's altitude is low, and it is visible during brighter twilight. Venus is lost in bright sunlight. It passes on the far side of the Sun next month and begins a wide swing into the evening sky. In the evening sky, the evening is without any bright solar system body. Jupiter is in bright sunlight, setting 43 minutes after the Sun. It reappears in the eastern morning sky later next month. With Sirius, Aldebaran, and Betelgeuse near their heliacal settings, disappearing into evening twilight. 4 stars, Procyon, Pollux, Castor, and Capella, are higher in the western sky. Procyon, the little dog star, is 1/3 of the way up in the west-southwest. The twins, Pollux and Castor, are halfway up in the western sky. Capella is in the west-northwest, about the same altitude as Procyon. Later this month, Capella is visible near this location after sunset and low in the north-northeast before sunrise. Like Arcturus, Vega, and Deneb, Capella is far northward so that it rises before sunrise and appears in the western sky after sunset. Each star cycles through this process during a year. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.